So, okay.
Oh my god.
How's your day?
It was fine.
What did you do today?
Ate, went to first class.
Cool. So, today I'm gonna ask you a few questions about more so.
It happened recently.
No, actually,
Okay.
we can talk about that later, but it's not right now. Right now, I was just gonna ask you about in regards to how you approach female, just more so about females in general, and your experience with them, and what you think about relationships.
Hello, sir.
This nigga's a demon. Shit, I can't both y'all. Okay.
Who's the interview for?
Okay, that's me as both y'all. Okay, this is interesting. Oh shoot, I was not expecting Damani the Lord and Makai himself. Shit. Damn, okay. Move a little to the move a little to the left, please, so my boy can get him. Okay, so yeah.
I'm a little fried right now. Just
Alright, cool.
letting y'all know.
Alright. I'll try to refrain from asking too sensitive. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a little high off that gasoline, so anything I say,
Can't be held against him.
That's
He's intoxicated.
yeah. I have to prove. Yeah. That's really insightful.
Alright, so Mike, how you doing?
It's going okay, man. It's going okay. Every day that I have a good okay day, you gotta be thankful. You know what I'm saying?
I would think for living life, man. So what you do today?
What I do today, I came in right in the garage, for the breakfast sandwich. I only hate half of it. 'Cause I don't know why I just don't eat all my breakfast sandwiches, but after that, I played around with me, I played around with the females up there.
When you say play around, what do you mean by that?
We participated in both equally agreeable, like we both gave, what's it called?
You guys were platonically playing as friends, correct?
I mean,
Just joking around and whatnot. Nothing crazy.
platonically, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
We're not going to get into
Downstairs.
the deeper aspect of things on here. Alright.
So yeah, okay. So today I'm gonna ask you a couple of things, namely about females and like, how you meet, I guess. But so I want to ask you, right? First things first. So when it comes to approaching a girl or talking to her, what do you lead with?
When it comes to approaching a girl, talking to her,
Yeah, what do you lead with? Your looks,
do I know-
personality?
do I know this girl?
No, let's say you're cold approaching.
I think you start a conversation, right? Start with names on a name basis. After that, I feel like kind of make a joke about her, just a little joke. You know what I'm saying? A little cute, cheesy joke, whatever. You want to get the girl to laugh.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna get a laugh.
And then
get them comfortable.
you ask her like, do you have Instagram? You look at Instagram. You see one picture. You show them like, oh, you look like kind of funny. This one, haha, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or you could joke around, you can bid, whatever. But then you gotta compliment them. You know what I'm saying? After that, you could ask for a number. iMessage games, you know what I'm saying? Anything, day and age. It's 2022, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, after that, once you talk with them the second time,
Got you.
from there is all cheese.
All right. So you would say you lead with, I guess, personality and humor.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you lead with?
Because I'm ugly as shit, so you gotta use what you got.
It's okay. Welcome to the game.
So,
So how about you? What do you lead with?
Personality.
Personality. So like, you know what I'm saying, tell me about how you would open up to somebody you just met.
Well, I usually try to use intelligence.
That's like equal.
Big brain. Yeah. You wanna
get
usually
into the
don't wanna over
Oh.
bum them with intelligence, like using non-stop big words, but you wanna show that you're not stupid. Show independence as well.
I like that.
So what you know that you're not clingy and just just you're a knowledgeable person.
Yeah. Also honesty, but not too honest in the beginning. Not too honest.
It's true.
You wanna be upfront.
That's right.
So
You also wanna not in the beginning stages, but around the beginning, like a little after, you wanna let them know what you are. Like you not want to be played with or something like that, Like things you don't talk about, boundaries, stuff like that.
So you set boundaries when you initially meet them.
yeah, like don't be like like I just met you, woman. All right.
How about you? Do you establish boundaries?
You know, I'm a playful freak, so if they playing with me, you know, I'm gonna invite it and I'm gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use that to further my progress into getting this girl.
So you would like, so you basically.
Wait, are we talking about like
energy.
getting girls or like friends?
Girls that you're interested in.
Interested, but not trying to get with them.
If you want to. I mean, what's the difference for you?
I mean, if I'm interested in a girl, I'm going 10 times harder than if I find she, like, I could just, hit her once or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's different amount of effort, and there's different stuff you less thought. You know what I'm saying? If you're, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And is it like a difference for you?
Right now.
I guess it's like that playfulness difference, where if it's a friend, you know, not too like keen on just keep coming to you and try to make try to make this thing work, because you know, if I feel like it's falling off, I just start to not care. However, if it's someone I'm interested in, I really want, you know, I keep trying and trying.
I like that point that you know, right there.
Yeah, like that's it, you know what I'm saying? If you really like it, okay. And so, whenever you guys initially talk to somebody, do y'all try to maximize what you lead with? I.e., for you might maximize, do you try to, like, you know what I'm saying, really show your personality as much, or do you just let it happen naturally, let it flow?
I feel like the best opportunity is to let it happen naturally, because if you be too forceful, then you get yourself into a whole different world of like, oh my god, he touched me this way, or so you all gotta know, like, if a girl not attracted to you at first, you can't go hard at all. You can't go too hard, because they're gonna be like,
he creepy.
It's gonna go creep. But even though a girl that's not attracted to you, eventually you can get somebody to be attracted to you. So later on in the race, that's when you use those tactics.
It's like a friendship to lover type of thing.
Yeah, it depends on wherever you are in the race.
And you?
I agree with Sir Damani. I like to let it happen naturally, but also let my personality show the diversity it has, so that you know I can play that serious role if you need someone to talk to, or like if you want to flirt, then I'm there for that, or you know, different things.
Oh, you pay attention.
Resident got this. Cut that out right there.
Yeah, too.
All right, so you people, okay, so you fun men would like to lead with your personality and your humor correctly. You don't really aim for looks. And so when you go for a female, what exactly do you want with her? I mean, what exactly do you look for in her to be worthy of you? Or you just horny and then you just like to meet around?
I answer first?
Sure.
Okay, so it's two categories for this again for me. Right?
So
So girl, in my lifetime, I gotta give you a little backstory. In my lifetime, my 16, about to be 17 years of life that I have, it's been certain like locations where it's been the girl that I felt like was the one. You know what I'm saying? I had one girl when I was younger. I felt like,
first love.
Yeah. Another one when I got a little earlier. Older. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at some point, like, it's going to be a girl that you feel like is the one. But then there's going to be other girls where you feel like it's cute, but they're not the one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you're talking to the one and, like, a girl that you think, like, I can hit her. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean by hit. Like, sexual intercourse. It just be a little flame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to hold on to the one that you feel like could be. You're going to treat the one, people like to call it their main. You're going to treat her the best. You know what I'm saying? And that's, like, the one you're going to get the most effort. So if something going wrong, you're going to hurt more about that one instead of the ones that you just trying to get offended. But, you know, side note, for me specifically, where is this going to be seen? Like,
this is probably just going to be seen at best. Okay, so is there anybody you don't want in the school to see it?
in school? No, we're about school.
Okay, so I'm probably going to post it on my either, like, I don't know, just either a podcast, a YouTube channel, or at best, my spam.
I like that.
So, you know what I'm saying?
It's too
probably
long
not
to
gonna
go
be
in
too
spam,
long.
bro. It's like a minute.
Oh, okay, probably a podcast or Discord, I don't know.
So,
Most of it.
what was I saying? My specific thing, I found like at least 4 girls that I felt like was the one. You know what I mean? One left, went to another state. One, I don't know her no more. I grew out of her. Another one used to go to my old church. I don't go to church no more, but she's still in the fray. But like another girl took her part. You know what I'm saying? I'm just starting to talk to her again. You know what I'm saying? Like as a friends, right? And then my girlfriend now, she took her part. But then like while we was in dark times, you know what I'm saying? Another girl stepped up. Now it's two of them. So I can't let go of this one because I want this one too, and I can't give up this one either. I want this one too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to be loyal to this one. I haven't cheated, done nothing like that. But I can't make no moves on this one because I'm being loyal to that one. You know, it's complicated. I forgot what your original question was. But yeah, it's complicated.
All right.
Yeah.
So the other question was, what is it that you look for in a female that you that would want you to go for her, be worthy of your time? However, it seems that you're just simply saying, what does she offer you? She's worth it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, when you find out what she offers you and you get to know her better, then you can figure out what you offer her. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you first see a girl, you don't look at her like, oh, I want to protect her, I want to do all that shit. You look at her like, oh, she look cute. You know what I'm saying?
But protect, do you mean like look after her and take care of her?
Yeah.
Stability, basically?
Mm-hmm.
You just like be her?
Yeah.
All right. How about you?
What's the question again?
Whenever you encounter, what do you look for in a female to be worthy of your time?
Female. Personality and intelligence. I have a big pet peeve for dumb things. I don't have much intelligence. Not intelligence. I don't have much patience for someone asking me dumb questions nonstop. Personality, because I don't want you to have a homewrecker, ratchet personality. It's don't really have the mental fortitude for that. So that's something.
Personally, I think you guys would get along, but you know, continue. But so okay, right.
Wait, what you said?
I think you guys would get along.
We're friends. Ready.
I'd like to see y'all talking, but if y'all that is the case, that's cool.
You know who I am.
I think we're friends. I talk to everybody every time.
Yeah, like Issa. It's quite cool.
Mm.
So exactly, what do y'all? Okay, so now that's the question. What does a female have to offer you? Exactly. When I say, I mean, what does she bring to the table, and you're just like, hey, worth my time.
All right, so right now we're not old as shit. We don't got jobs right now.
Real talk.
Most people don't have
Well,
jobs.
yeah, most do not got jobs.
You know what I'm saying? That you come around there don't got jobs. Some do, but like some you can't really have that as a high expectation. It'll be like 60 or 70, right? So what I look for personally, I look for looks last. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody, to be honest, nobody can lie and say like, oh, they don't look for looks at all. That would just be a lie. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go talk to somebody you don't think looks at, right? So like that comes in last, like as a stealing deal. But first, I like to look for personality, right? I would like a childish, you know what I'm saying, like Disney movies, like different type of movies. Somebody that's not like too old for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to watch a Disney movie because you think you're too old for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that. You know me. I like a freak. You know what I'm saying? Somebody smart. Somebody like who voice sound good. Your voice is a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know what I'm saying, somebody small. You know, height comes in.
Wait, so you prefer a chick is actually farther away from your height and closer to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the smaller the better.
So how about
like-
4'10"?
Yeah, it's almost like a midget. Like,
I mean, midgets is a stream. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't really see a lot of midgets, but
Okay.
you know, a little 5 foot, 5'5". You know what I'm saying? 5'4", 5'3".
Okay, shit, man. Okay.
5'2".
Sound average to me.
All right, so you like a female that.
Private brothers.
So the things you look for is basically
Yeah, wow.
what she brings to the table. I guess personality wise.
Personality.
You don't really expect that job from her because she'd be young.
Yeah.
And height. Well, you look for looks last.
And also like supporting me. Like, do I feel like this girl will have my back? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I look for that too.
It's like you're rock. Can she help you out? Not
Yeah.
just or then you helping her out.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, you know, I don't like a too skinny bone woman. I mean,
Oh, little meat on her, little
Yeah.
52.
a little meat on her. Okay.
All right. That's all.
Yeah.
So how about you? What do you want a female to? What do you expect? Well, not expect, but exactly what is a female? You know what I'm saying? What do you want her to bring to the table for you in a relationship?
Time.
Just time?
Time, support, like Sir Damani said, you know, just have my back, you know, there for me. Stuff traditionally you would expect.
So like you're like a traditional type of person?
I mean, there's no such thing as a true traditional type of relationship because every single one is unique and there's something that you do in your private relationship that is, yeah, you know, maybe you like to have sex on the ceiling. That's not traditional. Maybe that's something you like to do. So, I mean, just be loyal to one another, sure y'all got each other's back, time, and that's really it. Whatever else comes along the way, y'all figure it out together.
So, but like when I say bring to the table, how about affection? How about is she willing to sacrifice for you? Is she willing to help you grow as a person? Things like that.
What do you mean by sacrifice?
Sacrifice as in if there's something she really enjoys, she doesn't mind maybe compromising or give it up entirely to help the betterment of the relationship overall.
Now, is that sacrificing only helping the betterment of the relationship because it helps you as a person, not her? Or is it helping both of y'all?
I mean, it can be potentially both.
I mean, because if a woman compromise what they do for you, that feel like it's only helping one side. You know what I'm saying? Unless we both compromising, you know what I'm saying, helping each other, putting each other up, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I think those are important things that need to be brought to the table. From either both of y'all having that or one another, because evidently there's going to be things that I want to reach in life, different career I want to have versus different career she wants to have. So we help each other out. Get me where I want to be, I get you where you want to be, you know?
And so another thing I want to ask. Thank you both for your great answers. You know, great details. Yeah. So another thing I just wanted to ask about you guys would be, what do you bring to the table?
What?
Like, why should a female want y'all? Y'all want this. Y'all like this.
Well,
What
that's
do you bring?
near impossible to answer, so.
As in,
big
what
brain.
values or traits would you bring that that you
The
think
real
the
question
opposite
is,
sex
what
would
values and traits do we hope we bring to the table? Because
Yes, that's a
I
fine way to
may-
think of it.
I may believe that I am bringing everything that I want to her, but that could not be the case. So is that possibility? I would hope that everything that I want, I'm giving in return.
So exactly, what would you make sure? Well, what are the things that you would expect yourself to give?
Patience, loyalty, support. Everything that I expect are things that I believe that I can bring to the table.
And is there anything you would do to make sure that is the case? That is exactly what you are bringing to the table.
Yeah, I would ask, well, I would go through self-reflection, ask, is there anything that, like, I have been doing good in the relationship? Like, do you feel supported? Do you feel like I got your back, et cetera, et cetera?
And how about you, Sir Damani?
All the things he said, like patience, support, all that stuff. I'm really insecure, so I don't feel like I bring the looks to the table. But you know what I'm saying? Other stuff like, you know, in my prime, I had a job. I got transportation for you. I got a car. You know what I'm saying? So like things like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to talk to, somebody where you feel like you could tell all your secrets to, confinement, all that shit.
Okay, that's solid. And so, does monetary support matter to any of you? I.e., does she have to be financially stable, or do you not mind being the primary?
Is this now?
Financial.
Like
Is this
now,
now or in
later.
the future?
We can do currently now, and then as a second part of your answer in the future.
Now, I don't really. I mean, in my prime when I had a job. Now, if I was talking about me in my prime, I wouldn't really have a problem with it because if I'm with the girl, you talking about just being like just your girlfriend? You talking about
Yeah,
right?
you mean John.
All right. So if I'm with my major, like I don't really have a problem paying for her. Like I would like push that more. Like I would want to pay for her instead of her.
Quick question. On topic of paying for her, first date, 50-50 or no?
Yes.
Well, I don't go 50-50. I gotta leave impression. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Next date, it's a progress. You know what I mean? first early dates, you know, you want to show that, yeah, I'm the man. I pay for you, whatever. And then later dates is like, all right, we a team now. You know what I'm saying? We together, half and half.
She didn't let me pay. Fool.
Yeah, sometimes they won't let you pay.
She wanted to do 50-50.
Hey, man. WW. Your first impression? Your girl loves you. You gotta spend that money, man. All right, so yeah, continue what you were saying. You were talking about, as in, you know, what do you brought to the table and how you don't see your prime, what you think you were running, you don't mind spending on her when you got a job.
Yeah, I don't mind spending on her. Later on in life, I feel like we would both get each other in like a good space, like financial wise. I mean, I feel like the bank account I have is your bank account. If you got a bank account, sorry, we're one person, we're one unit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I run.
Together, you like unison.
Yeah.
All right.
So if she's spending her money, that means I'm spending my money. If I'm spending my money, that means she's spending her money. If I'm saving money, she's saving money too. You know what I'm saying? It's like we work for each other. You know what I'm saying? We represent each other. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that. Respect to I love it. That's all? Okay. And you?
I agree with Sir Damani. For me, it doesn't really matter who has the primary pay or not, because evidently we both live together. We both spending money to keep the roof over our heads, food in the refrigerator, etc. As of right now, well, because that I'm broke and I have no income at all, and she's broke with no income, I don't really think finance really matters at this current point. However, in the future, it does play a big role because I'm not going to be under a bridge, and neither is she. So,
Right. And so now I guess I'll do a quick circle back to, you know, approach more about females and less about relationships. So exactly, how would y'all leave an impression on a female? As in, what would y'all say to her to really get her?
I mean,
I'm not gonna say to her, what would you do? As in, like, you know, how would you get a conversation and then try to get her number from them?
so I think in this day and age, since we live in Philly, I mean,
Unfortunately.
you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick. If it's not somebody you already know in school, if somebody on the street, you gotta be quick. You gotta get straight to the point. But then, like, during that, you have to, like, do something that's different than other niggas. Niggas hollow out cars, out of windows. They try to get at a girl from anywhere. You gotta find out how to be different. You know what I'm saying? From the next nigga. You gotta say something that's really gonna stick with her. Like, alright, he said this. I met this nigga on the road, he said this, like, I'm still thinking, I never heard that before. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then she gonna think of whether to text you back, whether to call you back. And from there, once you get her to text you back, I feel like that's when you got to go green light. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How about you?
what was the question again?
What do you do? What do you do to, like, leave the best impression, you know, like, get a girl's number?
I rely heavy on my personality, which might be a huge flaw of mine as well, because looks, I don't really have. Only thing I can do is just flip to this but that's not going to get you too far. So I'm hoping that my personality is enough to leave an impression. Like, oh, he's fundamentally different, or oh, he is smart, or he seems like he's somebody that I can go to. He seems cool, chill, down to earth. I usually would like that type of impression. I usually do start with being a friend first. Not like a deep friend, but like, oh, let's go to the mall. But like a small friend, like when you can
Hey,
approach
what are you
me
doing?
cordially.
What you
Yeah.
talking
And then, because when you're at that stage, you can easily transfer that into a relationship.
Yeah, Macabre Damani, spitting. Oh shit. Oh shit.
It would be funny if it was never recording.
Oh my god, I'd off myself.
You have a heart attack.
On jaw, bro. On jaw.
Wait, quick question.
What's up?
What's this interview about?
Overall, just about, I guess, how you go about your interactions and just you in general, you know.
And where did this come from? What
Mainly females.
Did this come from
Man, how y'all
females,
go
or
about it?
was this struck enough because of a recent situation?
Right. Is that
This is actually just something me and him were talking about, and it's just, let me just spontaneously see what's up with dudes. How you go about it?
Nothing
Yeah.
about the situation.
It's really spontaneous.
Okay. All right.
Oh no, the situation. I think that be, and it has nothing to do. You know, start recording people. Like I think you don't take things to the public, take it to the media, handle that shit with yourself in person with that person. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, the way Parker is, we're not gonna white knight and be like, hey, bad. No, it's just like, damn, that's crazy. All right, that's your business though. But yeah. Anyway, probably a few more questions before it's really over. I'm saying, let me take her. Okay. I also wanted to ask. So you people, yourselves, fine men. What exactly made y'all what is make or break for y'all when it comes to a relationship?
Ultimately, loyalty.
Mm.
Loyalty, and I don't like bougie bitches. So, personality.
What you mean by bougie?
Bougie, like, stuck up. You know what I'm saying? You're not friendly. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If I approach you to be your friend, and you trying to, you being rude, or you all loud and shit, then that's like, nah, I don't really want you like that.
So hypothetically, if you was just doing you and Makai was just talking, say a girl was sitting in Makai's place and you were just doing you, and then a girl, she was just sitting there, you talking to her like, hey, how you doing? She her bag, I don't want to talk to you. You just gonna be like, alright, cool. Or how would you handle that?
And that'd be more stuck up. Bro.
Yeah. So if you do that, it's like, all right, cool. You missed your John. Like, I don't even want you like that no more.
I like that. Okay. How about you, Miguel?
Like Sir Damani said, loyalty. I have a problem. I hate two-faced people, and I hate selfishness. So I can deal with some selfishness because I know evidently everybody's going to try to do what they want to do, regardless if you're in a relationship. You want to strive for what you want, stuff like that. But it's just selfishness that starts to affect the relationship. Like you want things and do things that only affect you. Two-faced. You want to treat me one way and talk about me a different way. You can't do that.
And so I noticed something both of you guys seem to have, you guys are more so focused on the content of their character rather than the physical appearance of them. So I would ask, if the female you all approach, you guys both agree, while looks isn't the most paramount thing, you have to find her attractive. Okay,
I mean,
so
you need the looks for attraction, but I feel like once you get that attraction, you start to get close. And once you get close, then you start to feel that personality, which means that put that looks and attraction back. Because now that attraction, instead of being for looks, is going to be for personality. And once you got that personality, then that makes that look even better.
what I'm saying is, if that's the case, if either of you guys significant others, since you are both in relationships, correct? If they were, I don't know, just one day really go out of shape, stop putting on makeup if they do put on makeup, or just, just in general become unattractive to you. Like, they did something happened, or they just, their own choices became unattractive. Would you guys still, be attracted to them since that physical attraction is, just gone out the books, or would you still retain that level?
That's really close to home. I can't really say a lot on that. That's really close to home. I don't know who told you about that. But
read his mind.
it's basically like appearance wise, if they got really big and stuff like that, it depends on how much you love them at first. You know what I'm saying? How much you want them, you know what I'm saying? And then also be it could turn you off because it's oh, you gave up on yourself, you stopped caring. That's carelessness, you know what I mean? And it's obviously a 700-pound woman. It's no real excuse. That's way over the charts. I'll just be real, but somebody who got a little bit of rolls, you can't blame them for that. You know what I'm saying? That's not
that's not their fault.
Right.
It's just I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Some people like big girls. Some people like 700 pounds.
We won't discriminate as long as they, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's crazy.
So I mean, and then you can go to their actions. Like they, at first they wasn't doing this. At first you didn't see them doing this, but once they do something, that's like, oh, like I don't really fuck with that. Like that's like not attracted to. And they keep doing it. And if y'all talk about it, and they keep doing it, then it's gonna bring your attractiveness down for them. Eventually, you're not gonna like them no more. When you don't like somebody no more, when you're not attracted to somebody no more, it's like so easy to let them go. And that's like,
Yeah.
I mean, but then if you get in a predicament where they do have habits that you don't like, but you do love them a lot,
Yeah.
then that's where you get into like some other shit. Honestly,
I hear you.
yeah.
So, like, basically, it's just like, it's not really like an instantaneous thing, but just over time.
Over time. Yeah.
Alright. And you?
It does really depend if the love is real or not, and it does depend on the severity.
Real.
Facts. The severity of the situation, because okay, if you are starting to become overweight, right? I'm gonna look at that as like, you know, health, right? I'm looking out for your well-being. And if it gets to the point where you're ignoring everything I'm saying and it becomes like scary, like, oh, you're a sumo wrestler now, you're a bus. I'm gonna be like scared of you, right? But I don't really want to put myself under all that stress constantly.
And so,
So I would,
I'm coming over.
but not if it's becoming toxic.
so, he seems like he's busy, so I'm just like the last question.
What room is this?
L1G.
L1G. Who's in there?
Is that Mia?
Nobody. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. Let's continue.
Is that Mia?
No, that was Aries.
Oh, okay. Alright, so, alright, so last two questions, okay? I'm gonna ask you first this time.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Makai, right?
Yeah.
Since you know, if I tell the general theme of what I'm asking here, exactly what about a female? Oh, my fault. What if their hygiene is bad? Their hygiene.
If it starts to become bad and we're already in a relationship, I'm gonna do what I can to, you know, redirect that to how a safer or proper hygiene. However, if it was before the relationship and then I realize, hey, your panties are constantly black and you wear white ones, I'm not going to continue trying.
That's a red flag. Alright, how about you?
I mean, yeah, same thing he said, and especially when you're having sex. So like, if y'all start having sexual intercourse and it go bad, I mean, you can try, like, you can like try to help it get better, you know what I'm saying?
Hope it get better.
Yeah. and you can hope it get better and stuff like that. And again, it comes in with the love, man. It's, if you love that person, you'll try to work through anything with them. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
And like, if you don't, that smelly caddy is gonna make you go bye-bye.
I feel like if you love somebody, like, you're gonna tell them not to do that.
I'm on my way. Where you at, bro? Alright.
Alright, so last question for you
It
guys.
also depends, because, you know, I'll also try to see if there's any health issues as well. Because sometimes it's not just them being dirty.
Alright, and so last one. So Makai, in regards to, you know, if a relationship is, you know, good, but you notice some behavior you dislike, for example, she starts doing toxic things, or she like tends to hit you when she's like angry, or for example, you're like, hey, can you help me out? And she's like, I don't feel like doing it, something like that. Where it's like in a relationship, of course she can, I'm saying, I feel like help you all the time, but it's like it's a reoccurring thing, you know, you require some help and she's just refusing. How would you go about dealing with that, you know?
Since I have a lot of patience and I've dealt with many people like that before, I can take it for longer than I should.
And
But
tell me about that. Like, is that like a good thing that helps you out? Or is it
the
like
fact that I can
detrimental
take it.
for like a long time?
No, because it's slowly mentally damaging. However,
What?
I can still deal with it for a while.
No
But
pause.
after a while,
No pause.
a couple months,
I ain't hear it.
I'm just done.
Alright.
But I would definitely try to see if like there's anything going on at home, someone died.
But how would you try to reprimand it? Like, you like, yo, chick, chill out.
I bring it to her straight up face or
I like that.
on.
That's what I was gonna say.
All right, okay. That's all.
Yeah, but yeah, basically you just gotta check and see what's going on, and then you gotta basically establish like you can't just keep disrespecting me if I'm not the one doing anything to you.
All right, thank you. And you, Damari?
Same thing you said, you know. My first thing is talking to them, talk about it. If you see that it's not going nowhere, I mean, you just hold out for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But eventually you just leave. Toxic is not good. You don't want to be around that.
Never.
You don't want to be stuck in that loop and then being in love with a toxic person. So that.
Go. All right. Thank you guys for. And how would you deal with a girl that's acting that way? How would you reprimand her?
Acting, honestly, I wouldn't really recommend her. After we talk about it, then like if you don't, I mean, I just go.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your time, Makai.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your time, Damari.
Alright, yes, sir.
Like your change. All right, thank you for your time.